Hey, you guys, it's Sonia. I just wanted to hop on to kind of do a semi rant. Um, I discovered early on when I first got Sister Locks that the lock world is messy. Locticians can be very messy. The lock world in general is messy. I learned that, when I went natural, the natural hair community is messy. There are levels of, you have your natural hair purists, you have your natural hair Nazis, you have people who think that you have to abide by this unwritten natural hair rule book that does not exist, but they think they can enforce it and make everyone adhere to their rules, their thoughts, their opinions on what being natural means. That, if you're natural, you shouldn't wear makeup. If you're natural, you shouldn't dye your hair. If you're natural, you shouldn't wear wigs or weaves or put anything fake in your hair. You shouldn't wear nail polish because that's not natural. You have all these weirdos out in the universe, out in the world, who teach and preach this stuff and try to shove it down your throats. And I've always been an advocate of do what's best for you, do what's best for your hair. You can't let other people tell you what to do. Your opinion is just that, your opinion. Everybody's natural hair journey is different, and what led them on that road is not going to be the same as you. So if you know this, then why would you still try to tell people what they should or should not do? I don't get that. My channel is not to tell people what they should or should not do. It's to give you my experiences to learn from. Like, I'm sharing with you what I went through so you can hopefully avoid certain pitfalls. I went into my lock journey not knowing a lot of stuff, even though I did a lot of research, or so I thought I did a lot of research. And come to find out, there's a lot of things that I still did not know, things that you wouldn't know until you actually get locks and you're in the lock world. Then I found out about the ugly underbelly of locks, of the lock world. Um, Being a YouTuber is no different. I grew my channel from nothing. I've been doing this for a few years now, and if you've been following me from the beginning, you know I started out from literally the bottom. Some people can start a YouTube channel and they just blow up. They have hundreds and thousands of followers like that. I've seen it happen. And kudos to them. Hey, they have the knack, they have the personality and the following, and YouTube encourages the bubbly, over the top personalities. You got to be interesting. You can't be ho hum. You can't be boring. You got to have stories. That's not me. I know my lane. I'm not that high energy person. I'm not gonna get on here and make up stories to keep people coming back. I'm not gonna create this character that's not me in order to have followers. And I know there's people out there who's like, well then girl, you ain't gonna never get no followers if you're not gonna do any of those things or put any effort into it. And that's fine. I'm not here to be this big time influencer with thousands or millions of followers. If that comes, I'm cool with that. Yay. Yay me. Okay? But I've said it from the get-go, that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to chase subscribers and to be this big influencer. I'm here to help people, to give hopefully helpful content, content that resonates with other people the same way that it, resonated with me, to give people things to think about, to just share ideas, share the, healthier ways of dealing with their hair, of how to care for their hair. And, during this YouTube journey, I've had people literally copy my content. I've had people steal the images that I use in my videos. I've had people follow me, fellow YouTubers, mind you, who would follow me and pretend like they're my friend, only to steal ideas or to try to gain more followers. They're using me for whatever reason. Mind you, I barely have any followers myself. I got a handful. I just hit 401. But, they use me and my page. And the fact that I'm friendly and I interact with my followers. I love to interact with my followers. And they come along and they try to do these little sneaky things. Let me follow you on Facebook. Oh, let me join your Facebook group. And, oh, can I post? I'm a YouTuber too. Can I post on your Facebook page? Or they would just like steal topic ideas and give little backhanded comments in reference to me as if I don't notice. I'm not stupid. Okay? I'm not stupid. I see things. I hear things. I lay in the cut and I watch. I'm not dumb. Okay? I don't comment on it. I sit back and I watch. And it's sad because YouTube is this ginormous platform and there's room for everybody. But once again, when it comes to Black women in any type of hair format, locks, natural hair, relaxed hair, it doesn't matter. It's competitive. And I'm not saying that it's just only Black women who are competitive when it comes to YouTube. Everybody's competitive. But when it comes to us and the different pages, it's very competitive. And, it's like, look, it's not my fault that you can't think of your own topics. And you got to look at other people's pages to get ideas, to flat out steal, if that's what you do. I've seen it. I've seen it done to me. I've seen it done to other people. It's one thing to steal content. Okay, if somebody did a video on a topic that you found to be interesting, on a topic that you happen to have an opinion on, that's different. Have your opinion, but don't put me in it. Like, don't have your opinion and give and like throw shade at the same time, or give some kind of backhanded compliment. That's the kind of stuff that I'm getting really sick of. And people really think because you're nice and you're laid back that you're dumb and you don't notice, or you don't see, you don't hear. I hear a lot. My comprehension skills are excellent. I'm a grown woman. I've been on this earth long enough to know people, to know mess, to know when your content is being jacked or shade is being thrown. I've seen it. I just never said anything until now. But I'm sick of it too, because I feel like if you like what I do, if you like the things that I talk about, then why not invite me to collaborate with you? Wouldn't that be a win-win type of deal where it would help us? We would be helping each other. If building your following is your thing, that's one way to build your following. Team up and do a live or do whatever. If that's your thing, if that's something you want to do, I have no problem with it. But there's too many content jackers. There's too many people who, they're fake and they would rather step on top of you to get to the next level. And yeah, that's the part that pisses me off. That's the part, if I see a YouTuber do a video and I'm like, hey, that was a great topic. I have thoughts on that. I'm gonna do a video. When I do that, I credit that person. I make sure to say from the jump that this topic idea came from so and so's YouTube channel. This is what I'm going to talk about. Y'all know, if you follow me, I get content ideas, topic ideas from Facebook all the time because I'm a part of a lot of Facebook groups, natural hair, locks, whatever. And, there's certain threads, certain topics that are discussed that pique my interest. And then what do? I come on here and I say, hey, this was a topic on Facebook in a hair group, natural hair, lock, whatever kind of group it was. And then I go on with my spiel. I don't just topic jack. And not only that, but just make it so obvious that your topic is based on what somebody else just did a video on and you don't even acknowledge it. And then on top of that, you're throwing like backhanded shade. Like, why do you have to be so nasty and obvious on top of it? Like, why? Women are the worst. Women are the absolute worst. They're so messy. And again, if your lane is you want to blow up your way to be this big time YouTube influencer and you want to make money off of your YouTube page, please go do that. Knock yourself out. I applaud you in your efforts. But don't use me to get there. Don't. Get creative. Find your own topics. And if you're going to piggyback off of somebody else's, acknowledge it. Say, hey, this idea came from fellow YouTubers, so-and-so. She was talking about this. Here's my opinion. This is what I think. How hard is that? And while doing that, don't throw shade. Don't do that backhanded, sly, messy crap. We too old and grown for that. I know I am. I'm about to be 48. Who has time for that? I don't care about that crap. Do you? I'm in my lane. This is what I do. I'm not over the top with all this energy and no. I don't make up stories to make my life interesting. This is me. I'm married. 27 years, 4 kids. I work. I bake. I have a side business. I like to do crafts. I like to polish my nails. That's it. And I love cat eye glasses, if you haven't noticed. I have a lot of cat eye glasses because I wear glasses. And I sit behind this white wall in my favorite wooden chair. That's it. This is me. I'm doing me. I've always done me. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm not trying to get in nobody else's lane. I'm not using other people to get more followers. I'm not trying, and I think because I mind my own business and I don't care about stuff like that, it just boggles my mind when I see people doing this to me. Mind you, I just got 400 subscribers. But I guess there's something about me in my boring little channel, in the boring way that I speak, that makes people think, oh, let me go use her. Really? YouTube is too big, y'all. It's too big. Be original. Do you. Do your own topics. Don't be so obvious. Okay? That's my little rant. 15-minute rant. You get tired of sitting back and not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their breaking point. Everybody. And, it's people out here, they too old and grown. You would think they know better, but clearly they don't. And just because people don't speak on it don't mean they don't know. Don't assume everybody's dumb. They're not. Anywho, this grown woman is going to sign off and go to bed. Y'all have a wonderful night. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for listening to me rant. I don't do this often. I'm all about positivity. And, do you, boo. Whatever it is that you want to do, but don't use me. If you want to collaborate, hey, we can do that too. If I want to collaborate with you, that's the other issue. But, I'm not just going to collaborate with anybody. But hey, it is what it is. I've said what I had to say, and I meant every word. Have a good night. Bye-bye.